The text messaging part of Grower's Edge is very handy because every day I'll receive a text that shows me where the best local market is.
That's what I like about Grower's Edge too. It gives me the information I want on my smartphone so that if I'm not in the office, I still get the information that I need.
Good afternoon and welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills. This is Logan Burgess. Today is Friday the 27th here, and we saw new crop corn showing some strength, while soybeans in the new crop showed a little bit of weakness here today. Wheat ended up trading a little bit higher. Logan, what's the whole reason why we saw strength in corn, weakness out of beans?
Well, it really seemed like we had a lot of traders today positioning themselves for Monday's big USDA acreage report. We've been talking about it all week here on GrainTV, and it finally seemed like today we really saw that strength out of new crop corn, weakness out of new crop beans that we were kind of looking for based on expectations for Monday's report. Take a look here at this slide. The first column details what the USDA projected in terms of planted acreage back in March. The right column here is what analysts are expecting for the USDA to come out on Monday. Obviously, you can see here with corn, not a lot of changes expected. Still relatively light corn acres expected, down about 4 million acres from last year. Soybeans, a very different story here. Analysts are expecting the USDA to add 700,000 acres to the already record planted acreage projection that we got back in March. So with those two numbers in mind, I don't think it's that surprising that we saw some people closing out short positions on December and entering into new short positions on the November 14 soybean contract.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, we saw a little bit of strength here out of wheat, and it was good to see. Really earlier on in the trade, we did get some news out of Canada here. They released their acreage numbers up there, and what we saw is that wheat in Canada came out at 24.1 million acres. That's down 7.4% from last year's acreage numbers up in Canada. And the bottom line here is that actually the acreage numbers were less than expected. The trade was expecting somewhere around 24.5, and so bottom line here, I think that was a little bit supportive. Of course, people are really focusing on U.S. acreage numbers coming out on Monday.
You know, Cody, we talked about it a little bit here earlier in the week. We saw a lot of strength out of the Gulf for soft wheat here this week. What did we kind of see in the basis environment as harvest moves north?
Well, you know, harvest down in Kansas City wheat regions was around 70 or 69% in Texas. Bottom line here is we did see a little bit of basis increase for HRW wheat across the U.S., up about 2.5 cents here this week. The bottom line in that area is that there is significantly less production for that hard red winter wheat region. It's going to be a very difficult merchandising environment for grain merchandisers out there. They're going to be handling a whole lot less grain, and of course they make their money on the spread or on the basis, buying the basis and selling the basis. And when you get fewer bushels moving through your organization, it makes it very difficult. But I would suspect that we're going to see basis really show a lot of strength here this year, simply because the crop is so tight. I think futures are likely to continue to be driven down by large global ending stocks, but we'll see the tightness in domestic stocks reflected in the basis.
Yeah, absolutely. On Monday we'll be getting quarterly grain stocks as well, so that could be a big focus for the old crop soybean market. Traders coming into that report on Monday are expecting the tightest June 1st stocks that we've seen since 1977. That quarterly stock report will be out at 11 o'clock Central, right in tandem with the acreage number. So obviously a lot of grain fundamentals coming into the market here on Monday. If you want to see the markets trade live for yourself, go ahead and go to grainhedge.com. You can sign up for a 14-day no-obligation trial of the trading platform that you see here on GrainTV. It works great on your desktop computer, iPad, iPhone, or Android. So like I said, visit us at grainhedge.com and take a trial. You'll have live quotes for report day. If you have any questions about that, we'll be in the office here at 8 o'clock Central Time on Monday, and feel free to give us a ring. 877-472-4607 is the number you can reach us at. Have a great weekend in the meantime. We'll see you back here on Monday.